The new hire that showed up is not the same person we interviewed. This is a situation currently unfolding at my husband's office, so I'm a very amused bystander and thought I'd get your opinion on this craziness. My husband works in IT and is on the leadership team at a mid-sized private company. He was part of a panel that recently interviewed a number of folks for an open position on his team. They are entirely remote. They had a few candidates for a first and second round, and had one make it to a third final round before an offer. John accepted the offer and started last week. Except, it's not the John my husband remembers. My husband was confused and said the following things were odd. John has different hair and now wears glasses. John is talking extensively about working in a garage because his 3 children and wife are home. In the interview, he made references to being single and was visibly in an indoor desk area. John can't answer a number of questions that they previously discussed in the interview, things pretty pivotal to the position. Husband describes John as being aloof and pretty timid, whereas John was confident and articulate when they interviewed him. He is convinced this is not the person they hired. I agreed that all those things taken together make this very odd, but each one could have a valid explanation. I told him the most likely explanation is the hiring committee simply mixed up the candidates, or HR did, and the wrong John was offered and accepted. He agreed but said since only one candidate made it to the third round, that is really unlikely. Other candidates had already been sent rejections before the third round even occurred. He's confident they couldn't have been mixed up. All of this is a bit moot as my husband is in his notice period and will be moving to a new company in a few weeks, but he feels like he is going crazy. So my question is this a thing? In a now mostly virtual world, are people perhaps paying people to conduct interviews for them? The situation is actively unfolding, so I'm sure I'll have updates. The less mature side of me wants him to start planning fake references to the interview conversations they had to see if John bites, but I digress. After receiving this letter, I got updates. Many updates, probably because I greeted each one enthusiastically and requested more. So let's do those first and then get to the question.